Hello YouTube, I thought I would show you my model railroad that I'm building in HO scale. I've been working on it for about, probably a year and a half. So it's an 8 by 10 layout, about 45 inches high by 24 inches deep. I'm using Pico Code 83 track, the Streamline track, which has been pretty good. I have never had any issues with it, and I'm also using Pico turnouts, the Insulfrog turnouts. I never had an issue with them either. So if you have a like a short wheelbase locomotive, they run through fine. I have a couple of them, like a Plymouth that I run through there, and a Broadway Limited track mobile, and they run flawlessly through it. So if you're not sure about Insulfrog turnouts, I haven't had any issues with them. So number 6 and number 5 I got on my layout. This is a little bit of a super tree, patch of trees there, and I'm also using craft foam for the roads. Works good. I got the idea from a gentleman named Robert Todd on YouTube. He uses it, and I thought I'd give it a try, and I really like the way it works. The only thing I would recommend is that you don't put anything heavy on it, like a big can of paint where it has that ring, because unfortunately craft foam will dent, so you might have a ring. So just don't put anything heavy on your craft foam if you're planning on using that. But it's beats having to sand your layout with the plaster and all that stuff. Here's a company. It's I got to put an interior in it yet and lights. I think it's going to be a welding and fabrication shop. I'm not sure yet. I'm still kind of out on the fence on that one. Here's a couple of GP9s, Iowa Interstate. They're the Genesis series. I model railroads that ran in Iowa, so anything that ran in Iowa, I got Iowa Interstate, Iowa Northern, C&W, Rock Island. Who else? Union Pacific. So, yeah, these right out of the box are perfectly matched up. I couldn't believe it. It's nice when they're speed matched perfectly with each other. And then in the foreground here, I got a couple of, well, two or three structures. These are their build-ups. They need some weathering. They're kind of too new looking, but once they get some weather on them, I think they'll be good. Dust up the roofs a little bit. Get them like they're used up a little bit. And then my little parking lot, which is craft foam too. I use black craft foam for it. It's not a very big parking lot. It's big enough for the cars. I suppose it's just employee parking. So, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way that turned out. And a little bit of a little scene here. Some rocks. And just wanted to break up the layout a little bit. I just didn't want it all like just rail, rails everywhere. I just wanted to have some trees too. And I put the trees in the in strategic places, so in case I'm not reaching into the trees and breaking them off when I'm switching and stuff. Here is my elevator. It's not done yet. I still got to weather the silos and put some of the piping and stuff in yet. But and then the conveyor, I need to lengthen that, so I want it a little bit higher than the silos here, because one of them's a little taller than the usual normal kit. And then I got, of course, the propane tanks. I'm only going to have one propane tank there, and then I'll probably have a propane truck next to it filling it. And then a little maintenance shop there, little maintenance building, trackside. In the foreground here, this is a hay field, but I'm not real keen on it. I don't think it's all that great. Get it back up here a little bit so you guys can kind of see. The hay bales look more like straw bales to me. They say hay bales on the packaging, but it's just kind of a yellowy color like a straw bale. Anyway, here's another little area where the trees are growing. Overgrowth. Weathered car. In the background there is my water tower. It's a built up. It's a Walther's Cornerstone built up water tower. I didn't like the colors. It comes in silver or black, and I didn't like either color, so I wanted to paint it a light blue to give it more of a modern look, and that's what I did, and I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. So, and there's a company, a switching company, a customer, another customer here, warehouse. Okay, and then down here, it's kind of a, no, it's kind of like a junkyard. Oh, it's not really a junkyard, it's just, I don't know. It's just where they park some old cars and a tractor. And then this excavator's not going to be here. It's going to get weathered and put somewhere else. And of course, this is a Cornerstone lumber yard that I kind of made it derelict looking. I rusted the roof and then gave it the tin a kind of a darker patina. Here in Iowa, down in Iowa City, there's a building that I got the inspiration from for this, so that's what I kind of did, and I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. And there's some growth on the side, some ivy growing on the side, and some more overgrowth here with some lumber. I'm planning on building a dock here, but it's going to be broken down. It's falling apart. It just hasn't been used in a while, for years, and that's kind of where I'm at right now on that. Some more. There's a crossing. These are Woodland Scenic crossings. They're kind of narrow. I don't know if I really care for them. It seems like they're made for smaller, like older cars, because it seems awful big for a big tractor trailer like this to go across. It's not really a 2-lane road, but maybe I'm wrong. Of course, there's some more scenery. And over here is a business. It's the bakery kit, but that's not going to be a bakery. I don't know what it's going to be. And then a weathered car right there alongside of it. I still have to put more static grass in here, and then I got to fill in this right here. But then I'm also using the craft foam for the parking lots too. It works really good. And then in the background there, where that vacuum is, I'm going to that's where the water tower is going. And then the church, I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to put. It's going to be on the lay here, right here, somewhere right here, but I'm not sure. I was thinking about doing like a curve road coming along the tracks there. And that's what I'm probably going to end up doing. And then I use this. This is what I use to clean the track with. It's when you paint it, I use this to wipe the paint off. It works good. It cleans the paint right off. And this is going to be a rocky outcropping right here. This is right here is I'm going to build foam up here, and then I'm going to rocks all along the front here, so the train will be along the rocks, kind of like eastern Iowa, like the bluffs there and stuff. Kind of has some foliage and stuff. This is actually screwed down. I know a lot of guys don't recommend doing that, just having a lift up or something, but since I'm new to the hobby, I didn't want to go through the pain of doing that, so I just decided to go with the easy. But I took the easy route, easy way out, I guess. And I used a paint pen to paint the track. Those paint pens, they're enamel paints. I don't know what brand were they? Testors, I think. Yeah. I tell you, that was a pain, painting every single little tie and then rail. But you know, when I was painting it, it was dead of winter, so 10 below zero here in Iowa is not open window weather. I know a lot of guys use the camouflage paint, just paint the whole thing in one shot, but that wasn't an option since I didn't have any open windows. But it's kind of a pan around here. Please forgive the mess, but as you all know, that's part of the fun, making the messes and cleaning up. So, well, anyway, this is where I'm at. I'll keep you guys posted on future progress on the thing. Thank you for looking. Bye.